Hello, everybody. I am finally back with another episode of Magic the Gathering Arena. Last month, I kind of said I would play every other day or something like that. Give you a video every other day. Well, I kind of was trying to get the other series ready to get ready on going and stuff like that, and just kind of put this on the back burner. So it's going to be coming back. So if you were trying, if you were missing the Magic the Gathering Arena videos, you're in luck because they're coming back this month. I'll be doing them, quite a bit. I have it scheduled. I try to map out like all the videos that I want. That way, it's I can always pre-plan, record them like maybe a few videos per day and stuff like that, or just overall like the day before. It's like, oh, this video has to get done, so I'll just get it done, edit it, and all that stuff, all that good jazz. Try to make it as best as possible, and then smack it on YouTube for the next day so that way you see it and enjoy it, and maybe grab some popcorn and because you may binge watch my videos. Because if you're new to this channel, I've got so many series happening so far. MLB has just started. I started that yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, because this will be Wednesday, obviously. Monday, I put part one, and then next week, Monday, is going to be part two, and then My Career Madden is out there. Content will be up. I'm sorry to apologize if you've been waiting for the Ikora booster box. I was, recording it on my phone, try to, convert it onto my computer to make that video as quick as possible for that Saturday, the 30th last week, or whenever it was, and it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't even make it on my phone. It just wouldn't even send it like through Gmail or through email or even through like maybe a text message or something like that. The things were too big, and just overall in general, I'll just create like a webcam video. Obviously, the you can't unopen packs and stuff, but like I'm pretty sure I'll just show the big cards that I got, like the rares, the mythic rares, the foils. A lot of commons and uncommons you can look up on like MTG Goldfish, TCG Player, and all that other good stuff. So I'll just show you the big cards that I got out of this booster box, and make sure you like it, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, sorry for this kind of long intro, but like each month, this arena has like a new season, so to speak, that it like regenerates, and that you try to get to the top each month. Obviously, I don't want to fry my computer because it gets heated and the battery like drains pretty quickly on Magic the Gathering Arena when I play this. So I obviously try to play it every once in a while, but obviously not destroy the computer, so to speak. But obviously, I'm sorry for the 3 videos that I made last week, or last month, I should say. I'll try and do more. I have it set up where like every weekend, and today being Wednesday and tomorrow being Thursday, 2 videos, and then every Saturday and Sunday, try and make videos for you with more arena content if it's possible. Obviously, I kind of like doing other things with my computer, and I got to make sure it's not overheat it, and just give it its rest, because I do a lot more things with it now, since even when I was with school, I was doing a lot of stuff with it, but it's just it's more hours on it and all that good stuff with being quarantined and everything, when you really can't go anywhere. But obviously, Wisconsin has came back and stuff. You are allowing to do other things, but with this president event happening throughout this time with the George Floyd, things are getting a little chaotic. People probably are staying home because they don't want to be involved with the protests or the protests that may end up being riots or whatnot, and just not being out in society, because seeing on news and everything that it's just gone crazy. But you know, uh, so every single time that I would rank up, I would get a different thing. But since I really didn't win, I only won like twice, and I was on rank 4 of bronze. I got a pack. So in the beginning, I'm gonna open up this pack, and then I'll get into gameplay. after that. So this pack opening, we got rammed through the first time. We got our mighty Bushwag another time, whether it be our second or our third or even our fourth, but I feel like it's our second or whatnot. We got a common wild card. So like this, every single pack that you open, you get a new you get a new, like, whether it be a rare wild card or a common wild card. But if you get it throughout the packs, it adds additional. So if the max that I've seen is only one of these cards, whether it be a mythic rare, whether it be a common. So it's like, you're opening up packs, but you see these add up as well. So like after I click on this, it would probably be a 6 common instead of 5, and overall in general, and then the rare or like the uncommon or like the mighty one obviously is right here, which is the Yorion Sky Nomade. I've looked at my cards obviously with the booster box since I've tried to create the video and it didn't really work. And try and see what kind of decks I can make from the booster box in itself. Like obviously you can combine sets and stuff like that when it comes to standard and everything, but like what I kind of like to do is like create a deck from that set. But obviously you can combine and stuff like that, and people will probably help me like as soon as I get back at game stores or whatnot, if it's possible, because obviously right now there's some restrictions when it comes to gameplay in a game store with events and everything. But eventually when life comes around and stuff like that, like gonna want the best cards possible when it comes to battling out your friends and just overall in general at the game store. So here's the home page. Obviously, I played a little bit because I have 8 out of 25 lands that I have to cast. I feel like also within the series, every single time I obviously can't say every single time I win, but like, every single time I win, I'll tally it up. And then if I have the amount of coins for it, I'll try and open up a pack like either the next video or the end of the video. But it may not work because every single time I win, you only get like 250 coins, and then it's like saying you get 4 wins. Then it's like I have to spend money for it. But like maybe obviously for this one, if I do win, I most likely could get 1,000 because but probably not, because it would be at 975 instead of 1,000. If it was at 750, obviously it'd be at 1,000. But so for the best, and obviously we gotta pass these bad boys where I have to cast 30 blue or red spells, 30 blue or red spells either 20 or 30 times. But obviously, like you've seen before, I got the Ajani's Inspiration, like the deck that I kind of manangled. That is my best deck. Eventually, I'll probably do within other videos to try and get these, because 750 and 500 coins is quite a lot. And there's like other decks that I can choose from. Obviously, this is my main deck that I play standard ranked. But there's like what was it, red or blue? That I could do the Islet League, or I could just even create my own deck, or it would be like I would play like Hoist Demir, and it would be satisfying with the blue, or I could play Rowan, and it would satisfy the red. So like I could play like either one. Obviously, white is just, even though it's not going to satisfy it, but I'm going to play with it. It's like one of my best decks that I have. Obviously, I've been kind of creating and stuff like that, but with all the crafting and everything, you may not have enough commons, may not have like enough rares and stuff like that to craft all the cards that you'd want as well. And hopefully we get this win. And obviously I'll reteach you like what happens as the video comes on, like this for instance. So the opponent goes first, but obviously I'm looking at my cards. I got two 1-drops, and then a 2-drop and a 2-drop. I'm going to keep it because I got 3 land cards, and these are all life link. But it may be like I'll drop this card, and then I'll drop this card, and then I'll drop this card, because then I get a life after like dropping a creature, and then eventually cast this card as well. So I'm going to keep my 7. I think he kept his 7 too as well. And also I get a draw because I didn't go first. He gets a scry, which means he gets to look at the top card. Oh, and it's a Impassioned Orator. So I'm going to do this and, get the first card out, so to speak. And what this card does is you can sacrifice it for, like, sacrifice it in itself. And what I would like to do is do the castle unveil. You would think, like, why aren't you doing another planes? Well, eventually, when it comes to later in the game, this can make a 1/1 token later on in the game if possible. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast this card, so to speak. So whatever was the creature after it, I'm going to, attack with the card. It has life link, so I gain that life, and he loses that life. So he has right now a blue, black, and a white, I believe. Yeah. A white, unless if that's a colorless, so to speak, land, and then a black. Which I feel like he has. I think that's a colorless land. Yeah, it's add one of. All right, so back to this. Like, you can sacrifice like any creature. Okay, so I'm gonna put that out, and so I'm going to put this out because it would be smart to put this out and then the Oslid Life's Bounty, because the fact of the matter is that, I gain another life. I've gained a life because of, because I've casted another creature, but then I gain 2 life because of they're both out. I am not going to attack because he does have a 2/2 blocker, and yet, say if he were to attack with that card, I can basically just, and he also has a Johnny's Primate, which is also a good card, so to speak, since now it's a 3/3. All right. Oh, okay, now it's a 4/4. All right. I mean, I got a Johnny's Primates, and I got the Slot of Life's Bounty. I got Impassioned Orators. I got Dawning Angel, Moment of Heroism, Johnny, the Planeswalker. All right, so I can cast the Flying. All right, so I can cast either this, it costs 3, and not cast this, or I can even cast this and create, or I don't think I can create a human token, to be honest. But I'm going to cast this because it's a flying creature. They can't block it yet. They have nothing to, take it over, so to speak. And also, when it comes to maybe that attacking, I'll block it, so to speak. I'm not going to attack, or no attacks. No attacks, but I am going to black. I'm going to do black because the fact of the matter is black is also removal, but blue is also removal too. So, and menace means that it's all right. What's that? Okay. All right. Oh, it's a 5/5 now. I'm just gonna take it. Either way, like I have a 4/4. All right, so I have 2 Moment of Heroisms. So I'm going to, since he can't block it, I'm going to put 2 of them on my flying creature. And attack with it. And that's the only attack that I'm going to do, because then I'll gain, 6 life from it, or 7 life from it, because I get +1 afterwards. And then now he has a flying creature. Alright, so a Giant Primate is getting pretty big, but I have no removal. So, something I should have thought of. But no, I really don't. It's all about, like, no blocks. I'll just take the 7. It'll become a 2/2 now. Alright, so I got that. I got another flying creature. I gain 4 life at the beginning of my turn, and +2, and the ability of Dawn. I'm just going to attack with the flying because he can block it with that, but that would die. Instant, or he would not block it with it, and then this would kill it overall in general. So, alright, so he did block it with the, creature. I think I might, sacrifice this when it comes to that, so to speak, because he's only going to attack with that because there's nothing I can do, to be honest, when it comes to taking away his Ajani's Primate. So, but now he's looking at that, seeing what's, now it's like I got, oh no, alright, I think that was exiled, yeah, alright, so I got another flying creature. Search my library. Alright, so what this card does, it allows me to bring Ajani's Primate and, allows me to, alright, so I'll just bring the 2 attackers. I mean, he can only block that one, but I'll gain a life. It doesn't really matter. Alright. I need one more land anyway, so I really can't cast this right now. Oh, so like, all I can do is, alright, just help me because I put a Castle Ardenvale on top. That's another land where I can cast this, so to speak. So I'll just take the damage. So I'm on high ground right now. So I got Castle Ardenvale. I can cast this now. Gain 2 life. Gonna gain 2 life because this is, it's either I exile a target creature controller gains 2, or I gain 2 and I put 2 +1/+1 counters on up to 1 creature permanently. And so I'm going to do that to one of my flying, creatures. And attack with this, and attack with this. And now they can't really stop it unless if they have removal, which they do. Oh, it destroys all target. Okay. Alright, I see. Oh. There we go. There we go. That's my turn. Alright, so I can create so we took those 2. Okay. So right now I really can't do anything because, if I were to cast this Legendary Planeswalker, it would just remove that Planeswalker. Alright, so this may be a gutsy one. I have no idea. I just need another flying creature and just end the game, to be honest. just be able to cast it. Alright, so it does. Be able to do that. Activate this ability. Put it on Loved Princess. And what's nice about that card, I'm not going to attack because then I can block, so to speak. Alright, so now, yeah, I got enough to block, but that kind of sucks. Because if I were to block every single time, I wish I could have created like 2 soldier tokens. Or no, if I could block that with that, block those 2, that has Menace, and Menace can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So, and now they just have Inspiring Leader. So, this is going to be gutsy. Oh, okay. This is bad. Alright. Yeah. It's taking everything, and then that's going to be gone. But yet I have this, but still, like, it's not going to be worth it. It's basically, trade, because either way that has Death Touch, so they both would die anyway, and Lifelink. Alright, so I can create another one, activate this up. Alright, so I can block that, otherwise worst case scenario it just loses 3. Or unless he has just 1 card in his hand, so. Alright. Gain 4 life. So we'll tick up to. Oh, he has 22 now? Holy smokes. Alright. But either way, I got another Johnny's Primates. I'm not going to attack, because by Menace we could block that, but that also has. No, it doesn't have that touch, so we're good. Alright, so we can block that. That can die. Maybe he'll attack with that, but it doesn't really matter. And that won't do anything. Oh, he's going to target that. Okay, to exile. Alright. This has been a long game. Alright. Alright, so that will be gone. If I get another one, no worries. I mean, no, I can't really cast it. This turn, but any of the protectors I can get, whether it be he attacks with that 5 and I lose 5 and then I do Johnny Inspiring Leader again. Alright. No, he is. Oh yeah, he's got it in the bag, to be honest. I mean, technically, I could, forfeit the match because he's got it 1 because that's taken to the 4/4. He's got an 8/8 Kraken. He's got a 1/1. He's got a defense wall. He's got that. Now he's got another creature. Now he's got that. So it's like, That was me with everything. Go ahead. I'm not going to block because literally next turn the game's, it's. But you never know. Overall, in general, permanently tick it up, but now it's going to be a 5/5. It's got so many attackers. It's just, it's not worth the attack if he's got, a 3/3, he's got a 6/6, now it's a 7/7, 8/8, a 1/1, a 2/2, and a 9/8. Now that 9 is going to go after this, and that's the last, Inspiring Leader that I have in my deck. He's already at 34. He already took that card out of my hand. Might as well. Because I'm not going to block, because, like, literally, what's even the point? That has Menace, so it's more than 2 creatures. Yeah, I'm not going to block anything. It's stupid to go after all the Planeswalker, but so yeah, no blocks. It's the end of the game. It's either way. I have no cards. I would block, but I tried my best. That's all I can say. I tried. Got defeated, but obviously I got a few. Like I said, it started over, so obviously, like, maybe in a video you saw like 2 bars or 4 bars, but it restarts every month. That's the downfall, so to speak. So just got to get the grind in. There you go. I got 10 more lands I need to do, and then I'll have more XP to get to 1,000 for another pack to open. I get XP for wins to boost that. I'd get money with that, and then obviously if I did a blue and a red, maybe I'll do that next video, so that way you can see that these will be kind of filling up, whether it be a red and blue deck in itself, or I just pick one of the decks that have red or have blue in it, and just try to do the best that I can with the standard rank. Maybe I win, maybe I won't. Maybe it's a pre-constructed deck, or I use with the deck that I was trying to make that I have personally, but obviously without the cards, I don't have all of them like in my collection. Obviously I can craft some, but you got so many crafting that you can do. You would have to, like, obviously to get all the cards that you would want or something, you'd probably have to spend money to even get more packs and stuff, and obviously I'm not going to put money into it. I just like playing it for fun, and just overall in general. Hopefully you have a good rest of your day, night, whenever you're watching this. Please subscribe down below. Like this video. Coming up will be probably a playlist of whether it be leading to the content that this coming up weekend that I will be putting, or just overall in general a different series that you can watch, and a video and a subscribe button after this to look around my channel if you haven't, and if you're absolutely MTG nerd, maybe comment down below what kind of deck I should create overall in general, because I'm open for something new, whether it be I have to maybe craft it myself eventually, or maybe I may give you a shout out when it comes to a video, when it comes to arena videos, if you were to comment down below on deck suggestions, or overall in general. So have a good rest of your day or night, whenever, and peace out.